It's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Let's go. Photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Tonight we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup between the Houston Texans and the Las Vegas Raiders. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start the drive here with an end around. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And he's got room. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
It's a gain of 20. And the Texans first down.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. Slot man moves right. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take possession of the football. So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on their first play from scrimmage. Obviously, that one didn't pan out.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum that's being created now? You score, you take it away, big return. You've got a chance to go up 2 touchdowns here early in the game. That'll feel great for their team.
On first down, Moore might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You've got to cash in and get some points.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, Moore. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22. Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Houston.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Moore. And he is going to lose yardage here. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Think about the strong safety position. You know, they're the more bulkier guys in the free safety, but that time great athleticism to hustle in and break up that play. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown! From 21 yards away. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They start on the ground here at Sanders. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Tua. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 5 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got some space here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
On first down, Tagovailoa firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Touchdown, Raiders! Justin Jefferson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders are back within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. But a really nice drive.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. keep it on the ground. It's Moore. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Moore. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
First down, Texan.
Up the middle they go. Moore trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Raiders' 46-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Moore. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Up the middle they go. Moore. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Moore. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 88 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Waddle is going to elect to not bring this up, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Okay, right.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Tua sets up to pass it. And that's complete to Sanders. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
13 more yards.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Striker, green, black shot. Trouble, 38.
Tua now on 1st down. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Ready, set. Red, yellow.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Let's go.
Looking to pass. Tua. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Tua to throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Here we go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Tua. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 75. And the Raiders get a bit closer.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to it. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Up the middle they go. Moore. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd at the 17-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moore. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Lawrence. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, as the first half is winding down. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Raiders 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Evan McPherson is set to kick off.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And the half will begin with a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And this one is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43.
21 yards. That's good for Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shot 17. The old blue. Blue striker. Snap red.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Raiders. Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
The 22-yard line.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
And the Texans first down.
Lawrence will throw. And pass complete to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On play action, Lawrence. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Ready, ready. Watch out now, 50 Fury. Fight, 97.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a handoff up the middle. Moore. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 112 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. It's the fullback. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McPherson on for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Texans 49, Raiders 21. Evan McPherson is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On 2nd and 10, Tua complete, Jefferson the target. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Joe. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop it. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, Took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Right, 60. Green back.
After the sack on first down, Tua throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
It's now 3rd and 4.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
21.
Okay, ready?
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
10 cycles. Pause red.
From the gun, it's Tua. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
38.
Tua now on first down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Leo Chanel able to record his 5th sack of the season. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Come on, set. Drill green.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here we go.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Drill 52. Ready?
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, they're going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now. And he's only carried the ball 4 times.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
They'll run with Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
2nd down and goal. Tua. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Following a touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
The Texans take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it off.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. That's caught inside the 20.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run on first down. It's Moore, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That is caught.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
On first down, Moore. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Rondale Moore
punching it in from a yard away.
And the Texans are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. McPherson now for the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Texans 56, Raiders 28.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, that's deep, particularly the secondary has been picked apart. Here tonight, they finally go get to the quarterback.
We know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Let's go.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
6, 7. Black jump.
After the turnover, it's Tua. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense. Another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Here we go. Here we
So
go.
after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on third down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
Towards the end zone for Brown. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And he comes back with 1 complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Flushed it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly,